I got my scooters. Let's get into February's vlog. I have 24 days until check-in. So much is going to happen in these next 24 days. What's going on, y'all? EJ here. Welcome to February's vlog for the next installment of this 12-week year. If you want to know what the pillars are that I have selected for this 12-week year for January, February, March, I will link the original video down below where you can see a little bit of an explanation. I'm going to let you know now that the last few weeks we have really been focusing on me, and I'm not sad about it. I am a mom and a wife, a daughter, an employee, a friend, so many other hats. And I have consistently made sure everybody else was good before I made sure that I was good. And usually at that point, I was not good, and I was very much so not good. So that's what you're going to see a lot here. And I am very proud of myself for how I was intentionally making sure I poured into myself. So what you're going to see first is I have made a commitment to myself to make sure I am moving and taking care of my body. I really want to get my flexibility back so that my back can stop hurting, my legs can stop hurting, my hips can stop hurting. Plus, I'll be 40 this year. It's just good to be flexible. So I went and I found all these different yoga teachers and Pilates teachers, and I will link the one down below that you will see me do here momentarily. It was challenging, which is what I liked, and I also did a stretching video that I don't think I recorded. If I did not, I will also put that down below. So let's get into it. Let me tell you something, that Pilates, yeah, it did what it needed to do. So I'm really excited to continue on with that. And like I said, I'll link the stretching video down below. What you're going to see next is I am actually going on vacation. Actually, when am I posting this? I actually might be posting this while I'm gone. So I'm going on vacation. I'm not going to get a time limit, but I'm going on vacation. And with that, we're going to a warmer climate, and I really needed some clothes. I just did. I have not really shopped for myself in literally years. Yeah, I bought myself something here and there, but I'm talking pre-pandemic, when I was pregnant with my youngest son, who was born in 2019. Like, I have not shopped for clothes for me very long time. And like, I honestly just needed some clothes. And so I also deal with body dysmorphia legitimately. Okay. And so, yes, I did go to Shein. I know it's fast fashion, but I actually have some pieces from Shein that I bought like years ago that I still wear. But the thing is that I wanted to try out different styles without breaking the bank. I don't have like $10,000 to go buy me a new wardrobe anyway. But I wanted to see, what do I feel good in? And then I'll focus on those style of clothes. So what you're going to see is I'm going to very quickly go through a haul that I got from Shein for specifically the vacation. But then also these are pieces that I can wear as it gets warmer in the spring and the summer. Let's see what I got. We got a big package. So this package, don't sacrifice me, is from Shein. I know. But here's the deal. I needed clothes. My body is very different from last year. I needed clothes. And then also I'm going on vacation. So I wanted to get clothes that I could wear on vacation and feel cute, but then also it'll transfer to spring and summer. We're just gonna go through these things because I'm really, really excited. So first thing I got are these. These are like pins to adjust the waist in your clothes. And I really like that because where I am up here, where I am in my hips and my butt, always end up with it being weird in my midsection. And I have a short torso or really big gaps back here. So I got these white clips and a black set, and they're for cinching, and then they're cute, and they could be on the outside or the inside. So I'm really excited about these. I did read the reviews, and they just said they go through jeans and everything. So we're excited about that. I have a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna just run through these. I also got nail decals. I don't have any nails on right now. Purposefully taking a nail break. I do my own nails, and I'm going extra long for the trip. But they have these decals, and I thought they're super cute. So there are these, and these are like gold and shiny, and some of them have actual pearls on them. I really like these. I don't know if you'll be able to really get the gist of them, but they are bows, but they're a little more transparent. And I'm doing a pink cat eye as the base, and I thought this would look cute on it. Also this, we have to see. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And then also these, I'm not going to open it, but so you can't really see, but this is another pearl-esque type thing. So we got some shoes. I also ordered shoes off of TikTok shop. Don't sacrifice me. Those are upstairs, and I love those. I've gotten a few pairs of shoes off of TikTok shop. But I just needed a pair of just like basic white shoes. I don't have any, so I got these, and these feel nice. The padding, these feel very nice. Actually, the reviews on these were really high, so I'm really happy about these. Speaking of knowing what you're looking for, I needed a crossbody bag. One, because I don't really have one, but then two, for like excursions and stuff that were going on. So I got this, and it's just me going. I'm going with a group, but it's just me going. It has this cute band for the cross, has a coin purse, and it's pretty open. This is all I need as well. It does have a zipper in the front, has a zipper here, has a zipper here. This is super cute. I also got another bigger one, also from Shein. It's upstairs. If I think about it later, or maybe another video, I'll show that one. So that's that. Let's see. And I will at some point try everything on because I want to make sure that the outfits in my head look right. Okay, these are a pair of pants. Okay, so I needed and wanted a pair of linen pants. And so I really like these. Flowy. A couple of the locations we're going to, you need to be dressed modestly, but also I just like flowy linen pants. I'm really happy about these. Oh, I got a pack of just some plain shirts because I just needed some more. So these are just plain shirts. So I got dark brown, this tan, this neutral, and white. The tank top I was really excited about. Oh, this feels very nice. So it's like a racerback tank, and I really like the detailing on the side. They actually look like they're pretty on there pretty securely. So that's good. This also will be something that I wash by hand just because of the detailing. But I like this, and I think I look good in blue, especially when I have a tan. Oh, this is super cute. Okay, I wanted a summer bag because, there's dinners and stuff. We're going on a cruise, so there's dinners and stuff. And so I wanted like a summer bag, but then also I can use during, going out during summer, during festivals or whatever. How cute is this? How cute is this? I love this bag. It does have a string and it is sewn into it, but you can stuff it in and it could be a clutch, or you could wear you could just wear it on your shoulder. It does clasp, It does not have a zipper, but that's not what this is for. This is super cute. Super cute, super cute, super cute. Just shorts. Yeah, these are just shorts. Linen shorts. Super cute. This one. Okay, let's find the front. All right. Yes, this is the front. So this is another, it's pretty long. It's the leopard cheetah print, has a white strip down the front, and there is a slit down the front. This should be, it's gonna be a little flowy, but I am gonna use the cinching things to make it cinch on my body intentionally. I could have sized down, but I wanted to give myself the option to, if I'm feeling more flowy, to do flowy or cinch it. And so that's what I'm going to do. This is probably going to be one of my dinner dresses. I also ordered some heels that'll go with that very nicely. I actually really like how that feels. Oh, I like this one. I'm very excited about this one. Okay, this is a jumpsuit in this beautiful purple color. It does tie, and that's what these ties are. Okay, so it is backless, and then it is pants, and they're flowy, but it goes around and you can tie this here. You can tie it with like shoulder straps. The model on the site had it like back this way, and then it was tied, and then it was like tied in a bow. So I'm excited about that. This is very versatile, not only like in my everyday, like my typical style, but also very appropriate for the boat. Oh yes, this is a dress. I'm very excited about this one as well. This is, let's see if I can hold it up correctly. Okay, it is undone a little bit and obviously very wrinkled, but this is the top and the straps adjust so I can tighten the straps. And it's just a long flowy dress. Then there are ties on the side. They're like untied, obviously, so that you can cinch it right here. So I really like that, but it was long and flowy. So this will be a dinner dress, but also like I can see myself wearing this to a summer event or something like that. So I'm really excited about that. I'm glad so many things came because, you know, there's always that moment of, is everything going to make it in time? Oh yes, I love this one. Okay, so this is a tank top, obviously, but it has these gold links on it. Obviously they're plastic, but I just liked how that looked. So excited about that. I'm gonna say that every time, yeah, because first of all, I need y'all to know I don't buy myself clothes like this. I am. I made a promise to myself that I'm gonna start taking care of myself like I take care of my kids. I don't buy myself stuff like that, and I needed stuff. I needed stuff, and I'm also doing a huge closet clean out. There's just things that just don't fit me anymore, but they are in great shape. So this is a swim cover up. So because we're going to a beach for one of the excursions, and they encourage you to wear your swimsuit. Oh, this is a skirt. So I don't wear green very often. So, and I seen this and I was like, oh, this is kind of cute. And I was like, why not? So it has the ties on the side and it's a skirt. It does have a stretchy waistband. Now, you see how big this is? This is why I have issues with clothing my body, because I feel like this looks big, but I just held it up to myself and the seams match the seams on my jeans. And I'm like, girl. But also, that's why I have the waist cinching thing. So it'll fit me correctly. But I don't have it is showing up lighter than it is. It is a little bit darker, but I don't really wear green. And it is a neutral color. So I was like, let me just get it. And that'll be something that I can incorporate into my wardrobe. That is what I got. That is my haul. It wasn't too much money. But they're things that I can take care of and that I think will fit my body and make me feel good in. And then also I needed clothes. I have not shopped for like spring, summer clothes for myself in literally years. But like I said, I'm going to start taking care of myself like I take care of my kids. And because my kids get top tier everything. So, I'm excited. This also makes me feel better because I was like, oh no, I want everything to get here before we leave. We still have a couple weeks before we leave, but I already have the suitcase upstairs. I'm already throwing things in there as they come. And this is the bulk of what I ordered. So at this point, I have the bulk of what I ordered. If the other few things don't come, I'll be fine. The next part of me taking my care of myself is making sure that I am going for my dreams and I'm sticking with them. And so one thing that I did accomplish, actually February 1st, I finished it. I got and completed the Google Project Management Certification course. It is 7 classes. It took me a very long time because life be lifing, but I finished. And what you're going to see is me reflecting in my car, because I also have a hard time really giving myself credit and celebrating myself. And so I just wanted to record what I was feeling in the moment and like actively trying to figure out why I felt the way I did. I'm still very proud of myself. Like I really am. I'm proud of myself because I know what I overcame to complete that. And so you'll see. And then, next step is the PMP course, which I plan to take in April. So we're currently studying for that. But hopefully this resonates because you'll see me actively processing, being proud of myself for something that I should naturally be proud of myself for. Okay, can you hear? Yeah. Okay, so I finished the Google Project Manager certification course on February 1st, which was Sunday. And that was one of my goals. Got that done. Actually got it done earlier than planned, so kudos to me. But here's the thing. One of my goals also for this year, especially this first 12-week year sprint, was to learn how to celebrate myself because I haven't, and it absolutely is a skill I need to learn and a muscle I need to flex. And so I was talking to my best friend and, she's hyping me up. I love my bestie forever. It's like, how do you feel? You feel proud of yourself? I am proud of myself. It took me 2 years to get that Sean done. Maybe closer to 3 years. And that's only because catastrophes kept happening. So I start, stop. So I do feel something. I'm not sure what it is that I'm done. Maybe relieved. Maybe like a, whew, finally type thing. But as far as like, because my bestie she is helping. She's like, we are celebrating it, which again, I appreciate. This is a skill. I told her that I needed to learn, flex, do everything like that, right? But I've always been the type of person where I'm just like, okay, great, I did that. What's next? Or okay, that's done. Let's move on. And that's how I feel right now. I don't know if happy is one of the words. Obviously, I've been sitting on this for a couple days. So I knew I wanted to like submit this moment, but I was just like, I don't know, maybe I'll wait a couple days and I'll feel something. But I don't. And like, even like I posted on LinkedIn because obviously, updated that stuff. And then I did post it on Threads. So it's like, the way that the people that be on my algorithm hype each other up and I hype other people up too. Like, I know that energy I'm putting in the atmosphere, I'm going to get back tenfold. I was like, let me put on here. Maybe the congratulations that people give me will help amp me up and everything like that. And, it happened. They were saying congratulations, and made a few connections because of it. Somebody shared, because then I also mentioned that my next step is taking the PMP certification by the Project Management Institute. So I had a few people reach out to me saying, hey, here are the resources I use to be able to study to pass that test and everything like that, because I'm only taking that test once. It is $700. Who's taking a test twice? Not me. So So I appreciated that, right? Like, very, very appreciative of that. Definitely got the congratulations, way to go, things like that. And like I was saying thank you and interacting, and that was genuine. I'm absolutely grateful for you taking the time out of your day to tell me congratulations. Absolutely. Um I don't know how else I feel. I don't feel anything. And it's like I should feel happy, right? I should feel more than like, oof, finally finished. Like I should feel more than that, but I I'm happy I'm done. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. Like I'm happy I'm done. But I don't feel like and I don't know. So it's like, so okay, I want to learn how to celebrate myself. I want to learn how to sit with my wins for at least a couple days before I move on to the next thing, and relish in that and be proud of me. And but like, and I feel like this is just like the first step in learning how to do that. So I'm also just like, so the day after, which would have been February 2nd, I actually cried because I still have that part of me where I want a certain group of people to be happy for me, be proud of me, to acknowledge my accomplishments. And I know that that's part of it. Even though like I know I'm not going to get that from them. I know I'm not going to get that from them, but it's like the little girl, the middle schooler, the high schooler, the college age girl just yearns for that type of acknowledgement from a certain group of people. And it's like I know I'm not going to get it in that way, and I need to, and I am working on I'm working on that, like, actively. So it's like maybe when I finally resolve all of that within myself, that will make it easier to feel like happy that I accomplished something, even the little things, you know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, I am very proud of myself because I pushed through and got that thing done, and I had to pay for it. But it was money well spent. I definitely did learn stuff, which I'm grateful for. Definitely provide a lot of clarity that, yeah, no, I've been doing this for a while. It just was never called this at all my other jobs, but project manager is what I've been doing for a very long time. So it definitely like solidified certain decisions that I'm making for this next phase of my life. So that was really, really empowering. And then just getting things, I mean, and there were quizzes, there were tests, everything. Like you couldn't move on if you didn't like get a certain score. Most of the time it was like 80%. You couldn't move on until you got an 80% from those like midpoint quizzes or the end of the module test that they gave you. So it's like, it wasn't just I just clicked through. No, I had to pay attention and take notes, and I did. I have a notebook, and I took notes and everything, and I use that when I'm studying as well. But it's like, proud of myself, definitely feel accomplished, definitely confirmed a lot of things, but not quite happy. Not that I'm unhappy. Hopefully y'all that get it will get it. So, but anyway, I did want to submit it that I finally got it done. Submit it that I finally got it done. And so now saving up to take the PMP test. I'm already studying because I only want to take that test once. So actually I'm studying next week. I'm giving myself this week off, but like I'm collecting the resources and stuff like that. But yeah. But I am proud of myself for finally getting it done. So yeah. One of my greatest joys in life is being a mom. I love my kids. I've talked about them before. If you don't know, I have two kids. One's in high school, one's in elementary school. When it's nice outside, my youngest, my kid in elementary school, Bear, we go walk after school. So I pick him up from school because he didn't get into the after school program because they were full. That's a whole other topic. But we'll drive home, pull in, take our stuff in the house, and then we'll go for a walk. He is one of the most imaginative kids I have ever come in contact with. And I used to, for like 15, 20 years, design programs, education-based programs for kids K through 8th grade. So I have had plenty exposure to kids who are that young, especially elementary school age kids, and their imaginations. Just know that, one, there were parts of the video that were funnier than the part I'm getting ready to show you, but I didn't feel like it was appropriate for the internet because it would have identified him, and I'm very particular about not identifying my children on the internet. So just know that it was hard to pick the clip that I wanted to put, and also that we go walking for like 25 minutes. So I hope you enjoy this. You don't see him as pointed either at me or the sky. And I did clip, I have another mic, and so I had a mic on and he had a mic on. And both of my kids are joys of my life. And so part of my 12-week year is doing things that intentionally bring me joy. And hearing him, my youngest, come up with these stories and then tell them to me as if they are facts. Like, he is so, you'll hear it. He is so convinced that what he is saying is real that, yes, I do redirect him, but I also let his mind run. So I hope you enjoyed this little clip as much as I enjoy his story.
It's a beautiful day. Also, I'm very glad that the dark clouds went away.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't want them still here.
Yeah, it makes it kind of gloomy when the clouds are here.
Yeah, it makes
it actually, let's take a quick detour.
We learned that they actually swoop down and eat, take their bison meat.
The birds would?
Yeah, they like bison meat.
So when the Native Americans would kill a bison, the birds would try to swoop down and eat the bison food?
Yes, when they leave it outside, it does swoop down and try to eat it.
Okay.
So after they've cook it outside, some birds try to be careful and swoop down.
Yeah.
They let more slower.
Mm-hmm.
Then they still steal the bison because the Native Americans like bison. So is the birds.
Okay.
So they both eat bison at the same time.
Got it.
But they both also fight.
They fight each other?
Yeah, the birds fight the Native Americans, and the Native Americans fight the birds because they both like bison at the same time.
Oh.
So they fight each other.
This is a story I've never heard before. Okay, so we're still in. Actually, this is very much so focused about me this time around. And so these next few clips, one, I am showing you 2 pairs of shoes that I got off a TikTok shop that I was waiting for them to come in before I deleted my TikTok. And then the other one is me showing you that I got some hemming tape off of Amazon and decided to hem my clothes so that I felt the best in them. Because again, I'm, one, fighting the body dysmorphia, but also taking the time to make sure my clothes fit well, because then that gives me more confidence. It just does, right? So I think I left the clip in here. If I may have taken it out, but I briefly talked about how I know how the way my body is shaped and the way that most retailers make clothes makes them either fit weird in the top or the hips or the bottom. And so me getting this hemming tape and using it to make sure my clothes fit well is just a tiny way that I show myself that I care about how I look, that I care about myself. And it wasn't hard to do. So I show a couple of clips, and if you're interested, I did buy 2 different types. I only tried one type in this video, but I will link both types down below if you're interested. You just need an iron and scissors. It was very easy. Before we get started with laundry, I told y'all I was going to show you the other stuff that came in for my trip. Look at these shoes. Okay, so there is this, the lighting in my bedroom sucks. Okay, you just got to believe me. These are more like a light gray, and these are like an off-white. Child, these are so comfortable. These are so comfortable. Okay, so then from Amazon, what I got was a backpack. So I am taking my laptop. It is a 17-inch laptop. So I need a new backpack. My previous computer was a 15-inch, so I need a new backpack that fit my computer anyway. Okay, let's get this laundry put away so that we can sit and relax and play Stardew Valley. Hi. So this morning, we are going to attempt to hem our clothes. One of my goals for this 12-week year is to take better care of myself, and that includes making sure my clothes fit me properly because that makes me feel better. I'm learning how to, one, combat my body dysmorphia, and then two, dress so that I feel good. And I used to like do little things on a sewing machine and stuff for a while, but I don't currently have a sewing machine. And I figured, let me buy some hemming tape for $10, $15 versus buying another sewing machine. So we're gonna try this. I actually have two different types. They both were rated pretty high on Amazon. I'll link them down below. We are hemming this skirt. It's in this, what would you call this? Not a dark wash, medium wash probably. I think it's really cute. It was really cute on the model. I am going to flip this inside out, and I do have some pins. I'm gonna put it on, and y'all can watch me pin it, and then I'll come back after that and we can try out this hemming web. I did order a couple other skirts, and they did the same thing where the tag was in the front. So I think I want to do like here. Actually, which side is on? Okay. I was seeing where the thing was. We're going to do a little bit on each side, and there is a little bit of stretch to it. So I don't want to, but maybe like that. And a little bit extra up here. Okay, I'm going to pin it, and then I'm going to come back because actually I think I'm going to pin one side, and I might take it off and then do the other side. Anyway, I'm going to pin it, and then I'm going to come back. All right, so we are ironing. Let me pause, Black Lady Sketch Go. We are ironing. I checked it. It said, I read it too, it said 50 to 60 seconds, depending on the material. But some of the reviews I did see said that if you're like doing jeans or something, you might need a little bit more. So I did one side that is currently on. I did this side, and now I'm going back to this side. I did peel up a little bit and see that there are some pieces that are not all the way melted. So that's what I'm going back to do. I'm going to keep doing this, and then I will come back because I am going to try them on to make sure it's cinched how much I want it to, and then yeah, so I'll come back to show you that part. Yeah. Okay, so that was a little harder than expected, and then I ended up just like trying on like all of the clothes that I got for the vacation, and pulling a couple extra pairs of shorts that I knew I needed to pull. So essentially it's just like I just went ahead and finalized all of my outfits because that's just a roll. I was on a roll. But I will say, okay, the quick review. This is the roll that it comes in. Actually, let me just put it back in the box. Easy to cut, easy to adhere, and the clothes I hemmed, they are stuck on there. As far as the technique, that is what needs practice. Like I said, I don't know where I put that skirt that I originally did. I'm deciding I'm not taking it. The technique and figuring out where to like fold the clothes over to make sure that it's hemmed correctly. Again, like I said, on the dresses and the couple of tops and the couple of jumpsuits that I did, it was fairly easy to figure out. More so the skirt was a bit tricky, and I think it's because of the skirt part. So anyway, we're good to go. Cheers to making sure my clothes fit how I want them to fit so I can feel good. So that was February's vlog. I feel like I am trying to figure out how to document this process that I definitely want to document, and in a way that feels good to me, but also knowing that like I'm not on a private jet every single week. You know, I'm not an influencer. I'm not going to influencer events, but I feel like documenting my life in this way is good for me because it inadvertently gives me like an accountability partner. Like, okay, I know I need to make a video. So what am I going to do the next couple of weeks that tie into the pillars, the milestones that I have for this first 12-week year? You know what I mean? And, you know, I did do some other things. So like one of my pillars is like taking care of the family. So like my youngest had his asthma appointment. My oldest, college soon come, right? So we're learning about study skills and things like that. So know that there's other things going on in the background, but I felt really good about documenting what I was doing as a testimony to myself. So I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you subscribe. I invite you to subscribe. Tune in next time. The next vlog will more than likely have the vacation that I'm going on. I'm pausing because I don't know yet. I don't know when this is being posted. Maybe not. If not the next one, then the one after that. I am going to try to have a video up every 2 weeks. Every week is not quite feasible for me in my life as of right now, but every 2 weeks, that is my goal. So hopefully you subscribe, hopefully you stay around, and I will see y'all in a few weeks. Bye.